What's up, YouTube? About to hit you with another one. Let's get into it. So right now, we are going to talk about a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not sure how to necessarily narrow down the topic because we're gonna cover a lot. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna talk about like roles, specifically gender roles, and how like everybody, and I mean everybody, on the internet talking about what a man and woman should do is completely wrong, and they need to sit down somewhere. Let's start there. Y'all need to take a hot seat, bruh. Y'all need to sit down. Y'all need to take several seats, because y'all ain't doing nothing but poisoning. Y'all the ones that's keeping the dating pool trash, for lack of a better word. But yeah. So let's start with men. Let's start with men, bro. Let's start with masculinity, bro. So I know we always hear like people talk about like, you know, it's the man's role to be the financial provider. Boy, so it's the man's role to be a financial provider, right? So if a man was not the financial provider in his relationship, somehow he's like less of a man. Let me say why that don't make any sense. This is why that don't make any sense. Money is a creation of man, humans. We created it. That's not a law of nature. Do I need to say anything after that? I don't think I do, but I am. But dude, we're the ones who created the idea of currency. It was us. Man. So how are you going to delegate somebody's level of masculinity based off of something that was already created by man? Not nature, but man. Man took nature and created that, but that does not mean that currency and finances are of nature. Does that make any sense? So how could you belittle a man because his woman is taking care of the finances? It sounds kind of ridiculous, don't it? Sounds kind of ridiculous. All right, now let's take it a step further, right? To all those men that say that stuff, right? That say like, oh, I'm a man, I have to I have to be the financial provider or whatever, right? To all the men that say that, let me ask you this, right? Because there's women out there that make more money than you, bro. It is what it is. They make more money than you. There's women out there that do that. There's women out there that legit have like legitimate ways to make money. Not every girl with money is an OnlyFans model. You know what I'm saying? So like there's women out there that are making legit money that are single. You know what I'm saying? You're going to come across it. It's going to happen. Now let's say that money ain't a thing to her. She's not looking for financial provision from a man. She's looking for other aspects that men provide in a relationship, because we provide more than finances, right? So let's say you find one and you're working, and she wants you to quit your job, bro. She wants you to quit type shit. Like, I'm gonna try not to cuss. She wants you to quit your job. Are you gonna sit there and turn that down? You gonna turn down financial freedom from your spouse, your potential spouse, or your current spouse, or however the story may lay out, right? You gonna turn that down because you so stuck on this idea of a man being the financial provider that you won't allow yourself to be free from that restraint, right? Hold on. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. How you doing? Doing good, doing good. So yeah, your woman is the financial provider, and you'll stop yourself from being in that relationship that would free you from the pressures of being the financial provider in order to do the other aspects in which a man is supposed to handle in a relationship. Because you're such a man, right? You're so masculine. You're so masculine that you can't see yourself not being the financial provider. Right? This could go vice versa, right? Like you could say, let's say it's like in a different terms, right? It's a woman and a man, and she finds a man that can completely take care of himself. Like he can cook, he can clean, he can do all that little stuff, right? So she's like, what am I gonna do for him? What do you mean, what are you gonna do for him? Do you think all women do is cook and clean? Is that what you think? That's all you can bring to the table is cooking and cleaning? Do you as a man honestly think all you can bring to the table is being a financial provider and being a masculine? You see what I'm saying? Bro, I'm gonna break it down to you like this. And I'm gonna get more in depth in it too, right? So let's say, and I'm not saying, okay, let me start here. I'm not saying be a freeloading, couch hopping, good for nothing just because your chick is making more money than you and you don't have to go out there and be financially a financial provider, right? You as a man, if you're in that position, you're actually in a position where you can do more man things with your life. It doesn't make sense for you to limit yourself to just being a financial provider because that's not what we're here for, right? So like men, not even men and women, this could apply to both. Men and women have brains. We are in a human body constructed by the divine. We are divinely gifted with this ability that we have in order to create, to bring things into our reality. So you telling me you as a functioning human being do not have any goals, aspirations, or dreams that you would like to accomplish that is currently on standby because you have to go out here and work and gain finances for yourself? That's a bold-faced lie. So if you're in a position, man or woman, where your significant other is making more money than you and allowing you to be in a space of not having a job, then what will be stopping you from going after your goals, dreams, and aspirations is already financially backed to a degree. Now imagine going back to the first example of the woman taking care of the man. Imagine she comes home one day and you just built your entire like business infrastructure. You done got investors. You done found ways to fund it. You done created your business plan. You got your business license. You got it registered in the state of whatever business you're trying to have it in. You know what I mean? If it requires land, you done picked out land. You know what I'm saying? You done figured out how many employees you would have. You done got down into the like nitty gritty of what it would take for you to run your business. You don't think that person will be psyched, man or a woman? You don't think that person, it don't even have to be a business. It could just be you and your own goals and dreams and abilities. Maybe you're a phenomenal singer and you weren't able to really ever focus on it because of your financial situation. Now you're free. Now you're taking the time to go out there and actually become that singer you've always wanted to be, whether you want to be super famous or you just want to go sing just to have fun with it. Maybe you just want to go and do like small venues and get paid like that. Maybe you don't even want to get paid at all. Maybe you just want to do it because it makes you happy. You don't think that person's going to be happy for you? What, they're going to sit there and belittle you because you're not making money if money's not a thing? See, y'all have the whole game messed up. Y'all have it all backwards. Right? Hold on. Y'all have it all backwards. Right? Because like I said, there's other roles in a relationship on both sides besides what the bare minimum is. A man being a financial provider is the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum. Come on, man. A woman being able to cook and clean is the bare minimum. Y'all arguing over the bare minimum. Come on, bro. Y'all are arguing over the bare minimum. You're supposed... It's like, duh. Duh. No, duh. Of course. Yeah. A man is usually the financial provider. The woman is usually the one that cooks and cleans. Duh. Does that what is y'all's point? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you get on the internet and then you spread these weird ideals? Like the homeboy that talked about, I don't even fart in front of my girl. Like, what are you talking about? And then you gonna call yourself a king. Bro, did you not see what the feast the king would have? You don't think he was farting and burping? What are you talking about? What are y'all talking about? Y'all are crazy. Y'all are literally crazy. Y'all are contributing to the delusion on both sides. Y'all call women delulu, men are delulu too. Y'all are, I don't even know what to call it. Because y'all come up with the idea of masculinity and then apply it to everybody as if that appeals to everybody. And this is going to bring me to my next point, right? Y'all are at the wrong starting point, period. Because when y'all do this dating stuff, y'all start with your gender. Y'all start with y'all's sex. Y'all start with what's between y'all's legs. Y'all start with, I'm a masculine. So therefore, I need to be looking for a woman who could do this because I'm a man and I do that. And then vice versa. I'm a woman, so I need a man who does that because I'm a woman and I'm going to do this part because this is my role as a woman. Both y'all lost. This is why nobody, I have not seen a single person on the internet start with the individual. We are all individuals before we are our gender. You are a person before you are a man. You are a human before you are a woman. You get what I'm saying? Before you put this womandom on you, before you put this masculine on you, you are a human being with all the capabilities that come with being a human being, with everything that encompasses what a human being is. You understand what I'm saying? Like okay. Almost similar to how I was just saying about the dreams and aspirations, right? Every individual has their own dreams, aspirations, and goals. So it doesn't matter what the role is. Not what the role is, but it doesn't matter who's the financial provider. If you have dreams, goals, and aspirations, man or woman, and your spouse, man or woman, is taking care of the finances, then you are now in a space where you can go and accomplish more as a human being. And you don't think that person would be ecstatic to see that? Now let's bring it back to what I was talking about before I brought that up, right? So we're all individuals. That means we all vary from person to person. Everybody has their own wants and needs and their own levels and degrees of masculine and feminine, right? So you have men that are feminine. They're still a man. They still have testosterone. They still do man stuff, but they are more in touch with their feminine energy. Then you have masculine women. They're still feminine. They're still women. They still got that shape. They still need what a woman needs, but the degree to which they need it is different because they are masculine. They don't necessarily need to be taken care of. They're a woman that wants to take care of. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to be taken care of. They want to take care of. Versus a masculine or a feminine man who doesn't want to take care of. He wants to be taken care of. He wants to be pampered. So knowing that these two types of people exist, why would you downplay either or? These people exist and they're human too, and they have the same type of needs, and they're a match for each other. So if a man is getting taken care of by his woman who is more of a masculine in her energy than he is, We're not saying that he's less of a man. He still does the man stuff. It's just that he's more in tune with his feminine. Not saying she don't do the feminine stuff. She's just more in tune with her masculine. You see what I'm saying? And they balance each other out. It's a balancing act. That's what dating is. You need to find somebody who balances you. It's not all this extra rhetoric and all this other stuff that y'all be talking about. Y'all just be talking out the sides of y'all's neck. If I'm being completely honest, y'all just be regurgitating what you heard somebody else say, and to you it sounds good, so you just run with it without any other analysis, without breaking it down to its barest freaking smallest part. You know what I mean? Without even breaking yourself down to your smallest part and understanding what it is that you need and want from a person. What you want and need from a woman may not be what I want and need from a woman. Okay? I don't want my woman to be fully clothed all the goddamn time. If she want to show some skin, she can show some skin. It don't bother me none. It might bother you. You may not want that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's not me. I don't care what she wear. As long as she ain't out here dressing in those like see-through veneers and like stuff like that. But if she want to wear a nice little short skirt, why would that bother me? I'm too comfortable in who I am and what I bring to the table to care. But that's just me. It may not fit you. This is what I'm saying. Nobody is talking about what is it that you want individually. Because once you get to that point where you understand what you want individually, you officially know who you are. At least to a degree. At least to a degree. You may not know your chemical compound or your chemical composition as a human being, right? You may not know everything that goes into what a human being is and will be fully encompassed, but you at least know enough about you yourself, the individual, to know what you want, what qualities you look for beyond what society has told you. Because again, you're an individual. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I got anything else to say on that, man. Just that, yeah, this is I'm giving y'all the starting point, bro. The starting point should 110% be you. It shouldn't be man. It shouldn't be woman. It shouldn't be role. It shouldn't be finances. It shouldn't be cooking and cleaning. It should be you. What is it that you, as an individual, as a person on this earth, what is it that you want? What is it that you want out of life? And then what is it that you want from a person that could complement that could balance that out, that could help bring that into reality? That's why everything is stagnant. Y'all not looking at it from the right perspective. Y'all just looking at it in a worldly, materialistic way. What is it that this person can provide for me in the material, in the physical? And it's beyond that. We are not in a strictly physical world. And you only have to go all spiritual with it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go all spiritual with it. I could prove it just from the fact that there's a thing called physics and metaphysics. These are both literal sciences that get taught and get, learned about and get explored. So the fact that we live in a world that is both physical and metaphysical, that just goes to show you that, like, why would you limit what you want from somebody else to a material need? What's up, man? This is that simple. It's just that simple. At the end of the day, what is it that you want? If you don't know what you want, if you don't know what your goals and dreams are, then do some soul searching, do some exploration. Because we are in these magnificent bodies with infinite capability. God put us in these things, bro. You know what I mean? We are divinely created creatures, every single one of us. It doesn't matter your skin color, your race, where you was born. You are a divinely created creature. You know what I mean? We have the capability to build buildings and create machines and technology. So why limit yourself? Why limit yourself? So why limit yourself? You know, if you don't know what it is that you want out of life, you need to do some soul searching, do some exploration, figure out what it is that you like, try different things. You never know what you like if you haven't even tried it. You might be a person that's like, oh, I don't have any dreams, I don't have any goals, I just want to. Yeah, how do you know? You never really tried anything. Go do something. Go to some vocational schools. Go try a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Look at some videos on YouTube, man. You never know what interests you. You never know what interests you, man. I'm telling you, you never know what interests you. And once you figure that out, you can figure out what it is that you want and need from a person in order to bring balance to that, in order to bring that into fruition. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. This is simple mathematics that I'm telling y'all right now. This is 1 + 1 = 2 stuff. You know what I mean? Dating is not this battlefield. You know what I mean? It's not like you're going grocery shopping. You know what I mean? This is something that is very simple. Very simple. There's billions of people on this earth. You tell me you can't find one? I forgot my last point. Oh yeah, let's bring it back. So let's say you don't know what it is that you want out of life, and you're the type of person that's like, oh, I just want a man, I just want a woman. Okay, get even more in depth with it then. Go a step further. What type of woman? Okay, matter of fact, scratch that. What type of relationship? What does that relationship look like to you? What does it feel like? You know what I mean? How do you envision it? Where? You know what I mean? Like, okay, you want to be a father. Okay, cool. So you want to just have kids and die? No. So what is your reason? What is your goal in being a father? What is your goal in having this relationship? If not having a like career or like a dream or a goal isn't your thing, if you really just want to play it simple, you can still get a little bit more specific. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, take the time to figure yourself out before you even think about going and trying to date and getting into this like realm, because as the internet has shown, none of y'all are equipped with the ability to have a sustaining let me run it back. A self-sustaining relationship, a relationship that stands on its own. That's real high value. That's real high value. A relationship that stands on its own. Having a relationship is one thing, but having a self-sustaining relationship, a relationship that sustains itself, you have successfully created a ecosystem inside of your relationship in which it doesn't really need a lot of maintenance and attention. It just goes. It's a mutual understanding type of thing. You guys both understand each other. You understand what you guys bring to the table for each other outside of material. I'm talking to the nitty gritty. You understand that individual, and that individual understands you, overstands you, and y'all overstand and understand the relationship. Once you get to that level, nothing will stop you. I swear. Can't nobody come into that type of relationship and just home wreck. No. That type of relationship is too strong for something of such a low nature, of such a low vibration to come through and destroy it. That's just how it is. And nobody does that. I can't say nobody's ever done that. But yeah, it's a very, very few in between that actually take the time to figure themselves out. That's where you need to start. Figure yourself out. Know who you are. Truly know who you are before you open your mouth and get on the internet and start talking. Before you open your mouth and start talking to these people out here in the world and get your heart broke or get rejected, and now you have this chip on your shoulder. It's because you didn't know what you wanted. You just know what your body wanted. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. You got your heart broke because you was just listening to your body. You was just listening to your emotions at the time. You was already being fickle with yourself. No wonder the world treated you like that. Man or woman. You know? It's time to stop playing these games. If y'all, not even if y'all, it's just time to like get to the meat and bones of stuff. You know what I mean? Get down to the molecule of who you are. Figure yourself out. Know you. Look in the mirror and be like, I recognize that. I recognize who I'm looking at. I recognize that reflection because that's me. How many of y'all could actually say that without any hesitation, that you know who you are? That you know that person once you actually interact with that person. Not the idea of what you think, right? Not what you think a man is or what you think a woman is, but to you, the individual, what that specific person would be. And that's how you manifest that. Not this law of attraction. Oh, I'm just speaking and okay, yeah, that's cool. But what's the point of speaking it if you don't even know what it is that you should be speaking about? You're just speaking what you think. You're just listening to your lower self. Talking about masculine and feminine energy, y'all don't even know what that is. To be talking about it in such a way. Again, y'all just regurgitating what somebody else said. Oh, masculine energy. Oh, feminine energy. Oh, that sounds good. I'm going to roll with it. I'm a masculine. I'm a feminine. No, you're a kid. You're a little kid. You're a little boy and you're a little girl. You don't even know who you are. You're little. You're young. You're a little kid, little boy, little girl. I don't want to be cuffed. You a little boy. I don't want to be cuffed. You a little girl. Straight up. Straight up. You know why you don't want to be cuffed? Because you don't know who you are. Straight up. You just have this idea of who you are in your head. Period. You have an idea of what the world around you is. You have an idea of what men are and what women are, and that's what you roll with. You in your own little world. You in your own little world. All y'all just speaking from the perspectives of you being stuck in your own little world. You're outside of reality. You know it's wild when Cardi B tells y'all that y'all aren't living in reality. That's no diss to her. That's no diss to her. Actually, she gained a lot of respect from me for that. But when Cardi B come out the woodwork and tell y'all that y'all ain't living in reality, y'all not living in reality. Man or woman. Either one of y'all. Y'all stuck in your own little worlds. And that's the problem. That's the problem. But I'm going to leave it there, man. Take the time to figure yourself out. It's going to take time. Some might get something done quicker. Some might take longer, but it takes time. But it's not going to be time wasted. And it's free. It don't cost anything. So there's no reason that you shouldn't know who you are. You know? I'll catch y'all later.